So I'm on a flight from London, and I know I'm going to do some massive open mouth sleeping. So luckily or unluckily, I've just had COVID for the third time. Yeah, thank you. And so I'm prepared with a really heavy-duty mask, which is going to conceal the way that my jaw practically unhinges when I sleep sit. There are very few things that I love more than sleep. And I'm on my way to a yoga retreat in Spain. And I'm going there and I'm taking a vacation from my job as a corporate team builder. And I'm hoping to gain any new perspectives that I can. I'm going there with my newish friend from my menopause group. Anybody? Oh yeah. And I've asked her if she wants to be my roommate, but first I sized her up to see if she looked like a snorer. And she passed. So we arrive at the resort, and first we get together with a group and we do some downward dog bonding. And then we go around the resort to check it out. However, it looks strangely, coincidentally like White Lotus, which is what I was watching on the plane when I wasn't sleeping. Then we settled down in our rooms and the night routine began. The first thing I did is I wedged my knee in between our two very closely situated twin beds so that we had a little space from each other. And then I revealed my earplugs. And I told her, these are an essential sleep tool for me. And she said, oh, I get it. There are very few things that I love more than sleep. I thought, oh, we're bonding already. So I took it a step further into the vulnerability pool. And I told her, one time I was having a dream that I was chewing gum. And I woke up and I was actually chewing my earplug. And she laughed with me instead of at me. So I thought, okay, one more thing. So then I proceeded to tell her, so sometimes I have really intense hot flashes. Anybody? No. And even pajamas trap the heat. How would you feel if I slept naked? And she was not even fazed. She then proceeded to say, I like the room to be a cool 61 degrees when I sleep. And I thought, oh, I have found my dream sleep partner. So then she took it a step further and she said, have you ever heard of mouth tape? Yes? And I said, yes! I even just finished listening to an audiobook called Breathe or Breath or something like that. And the guy who's talking about it says, and then we both finish my sentence together in joyful unison. And we say, that you live longer. Then she reached into her bag. She pulled some out and she said, wanna try it? And I was all in. So the very first thing that she showed me is regardless of how much anti-aging face oil you have all over your face, it will stick. She even shows me how you have to stick it to your pants 4 times before you put it on your face because it is so sticky. Then she starts to show me how long of a piece to make, and then how another long piece, and then how you do it as an X on your face. And before I knew it, I was in the deep end. I was all taped up and I was mute. So what I really wanted to say with a lot of emotion was, this is so fun to be here together with you. I'm so glad that we're in Spain. I'm really looking forward to what we're doing next. But instead, I got naked, plugged my ears, and then mustered up as much emotion as I could in my throat and said, so each morning we'd awaken from our beautiful slumber, already feeling like we were living longer, and kind of peel ourselves out of this somewhat claustrophobic adhesive cocoon. Over the week, step by team building step, we became fast friends, as adults even. The next day we found ourselves out on the beach, the pebbly sand of Costa Brava. She had buried me in the sand. And I was so comfortable that I even fell asleep and my mouth didn't even hang open. We also got matching outfits, and we wore them in town together, and we were so cute. We even stole some herbal tea from the breakfast buffet, and we included it in our nighttime routine when we were getting ready for bed. So what I learned, I gained the perspective that a team building event does not have to have a carefully crafted agenda, but it does need to include unmasking, even if you're taped shut. Thank you.